They should make rocks softer.
Yeah.
I agree. They should make rocks softer.
Moss. We could put moss on all the rocks in the world. Wait a second. This is the end.
Ah! These two antisocial people. That's Inara. Yes, she's a drow. And that an annoying piece of shit's known as a Zell.
Okay, we won't put a pumpkin in the Tiger Man's chest.
Anyway, so last we left off, this big balloon of fungus spores blew up and was totally nasty and caused this infection. The second of which I think was infecting Azel.
Azel, the disease catcher. Who knows what else I have? Maybe I should drink the rest of that elixir of health.
No.
I keep telling you to stop going to those types of houses.
Listen,
But,
brothels are a place for one to have nice acquaintances with.
So, anyway, you guys have, I think you guys used some potions to cure him of those problems.
Yeah.
And
Particularly one, but had multiple doses. Thanks.
so anyway, you were down there, and you came on up around here in this corner. You saw the ball came from. I guess if you're all on the map right there, the ball came from.
We're
up
not on
here.
the map.
Yeah, I remember us getting down to like some bend in a corner, and that's where we stopped.
Now we're on the map.
Well, I'm loading. Now I am. Hooray!
You tell me when
Oh
you're done.
god! Everything is loading and fuzzed out.
I pinged it.
I know, it's just the squares had to load instead of looking like one nice smudge of a line.
We lost Inara. We're 2 people down. 2 gals.
Run! Leave her behind! She's not worth the trouble.
I'm sorry, what?
Hmm?
Please not leave people behind.
God.
Are y'all
So it's
y'all are loaded up now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So anyway, what I was saying is, you guys were down here when the ball blew up and did a wee howdy there, and you had the option of going on up here to the north. No, that would be your southeast. You got to tilt your head before you try to figure out directions here. It helps if you look. to
There
the
was
left.
no option. There was a fuck no direction.
Yeah. Well, that's where the ball came from. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, the ball that blew up and.
Yeah,
and
no,
infected
I
them.
got it now.
Yeah, it came from up here or down to the side, southeast over here. And so you guys came on up around this corner for whatever reason, and was just looking at this. You got your dancing lights, or is that your torch with a mage hand or whatever?
Dancing lights.
Dancing light. Okay. Over this like a manhole-looking thing here.
Manhole?
Door.
Well, I'll read it to you again. As you approach a bend in the passage, you see a series of faint line drawings on the walls depicting people playing a game that uses a ball and has goals on either end of the playing field.
Okay. Like soccer or
Football.
basketball?
Goals.
Rugby. Anyway, everybody roll perception.
It's a great start.
I got Miss Steve here, and Miss Steve is not very perceptive. So, Inara, quickly followed by Azel. You hear like a crash, a rumbling sound. Kind of sounded like the cave-in from before up here to the northeast. Or no, the southeast. Yeah.
Nope, that sounds like a fuck no direction.
Look no direction.
I'm sorry, is the way I word things inappropriate to you?
I think digging down here is not so much inappropriate.
No, it's just fucking hilarious.
Not trying to be funny, I'm trying to be serious. When I say I can amuse you there in the door, you can laugh at anything but...
Just to make sure
like
it's not more death.
Yes,
That's
I
why I
can
said
laugh at just about anything.
Except for us torturing and putting bandits out of their misery.
We're not having this discussion down here right now, okay, you children?
Wait. What are you talking about?
Oh, don't worry about it. But no, Borwar, that's a fuck no direction. That means I don't want to go that way.
I think, Miss Steve is wandering off again.
Right. We kinda need her for light, so we best go get her ass.
You realize we have torches, right?
Well, why don't you go light one, bud, while we go and search for Miss Steve?
Well,
That's how we'll light a torch.
About not turning on a light because of flammable gas or something.
I can guarantee you that no longer is a problem.
Borwar threw balls of flame at whatever the fuck that was in the water.
Yes, in a giant cube of water.
It wasn't in the water to begin with. It hit the gas first. He lit up the flames, threw the flames, then they hit water. We didn't die. This gas isn't flammable.
That would be a very big explosion, all the gas down here.
Yeah, it would be one of those video game.
It would
the
be
entire
a game
level's
over.
filled with the giant fireball throughout all the corridor. Nobody
Yeah,
will be able to survive that.
Azel will light a torch. Sora's being so snarky about it.
All right, you're lighting a torch, and you're carrying around a bow and arrow at the same time.
I'm not having my bow. I don't have my bow out, Doc. I haven't had the bow out in like forever. I feel like.
Okay.
I can't remember the last time he used a bow.
I was just looking at your tokens.
Yeah, the token's not accurate.
I think I'll bring
Not
out a
an
torch too. I'm literally have like 2 free hands because I don't use quarterstaff.
I think
One good cat
you're already
bow.
emitting light, Azel.
I know. Doesn't mean I can't have a torch.
Okay.
We heard the noise and I'm gonna second wind.
Cool. So
Okay.
who's the curious one about this again? They can go first.
Fine, I'll go first, children.
That's
Besides,
a
I
great
don't-
second wind.
That was a pitiful second wind.
Was that literally a 1?
So 3.
Well, it's
One,
plus your
two,
con, too.
three.
No, it's plus your
Plus
One.
the level.
It's plus my
Fighter.
level.
Oh, plus your
so I
level.
would get-
Sorry.
plus fighting level, yeah.
I
So
would
you got
get
like
five.
Fighter level,
Five.
not total level. Fighter
Yeah,
level.
my fighter level, which is 2.
It's been a while since I've been a fighter.
all right. I don't see anything. Try moving your light further in. If I see any more of those pus bags, it's dead.
As you enter the room, let me read the description here for a second. Give me a second.
Yep, no problem.
Trying to get the sound right. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
This is a spacious vaulted hall, weathered and cracked from the ravages of time. The walls are charred and scored. Shattered around the floor are several stone statues of baboon-like creatures, chipped and tipped over. Remains of a few once living baboons, partially eaten, lie nearby, with fungus covering their corpses. And there was something floating around in here, but he is gone.
We've met Dave last game.
Dave.
Oh, Dave, the floating ball of poisonous gas. From the sounds of
Did
it.
you guys name him?
I did. I don't know about anyone else.
You do notice that there's a sack of fish skin. That's around this wall over here. And you also notice there's a pile of rubble, kind of like what you guys saw when you fell in. And there is a little creature here.
Kill it.
I think you should be able to see it there.
Oh, very much so.
Oh.
So,
Very tip of whatever staff or spear he's got.
what do you think it is?
Is that a halfling?
He kind of he's coming to after the sudden shock, and I don't know, what does he say there? Shell?
Hello. I know what you're thinking, but no, I'm not trying to steal from you. Wait a second, this is the inn.
If this is the inn, it's one of the worst inns you've ever walked into.
Oh, Schalt. That's right. Oh, sorry. Some explosion went off and some rubble hit my head. And I'm still kind of dizzy.
Right. Who are you exactly?
Oh, my name is Norbert. Norbert knows. Hello. And he kind of springs to his feet. Oh, shouldn't have gotten up so fast. Hello. And he'll try to shake each of your hands.
Out of curiosity, how tall is Norbert?
He is under 4 feet. I believe he's 6'3" or something like that. Or not 6'3", 3'6" or what I
I was about to say, that's a little bit over 4 feet.
He's under 4 feet. He's under 4 feet.
Oh,
He's
actually-
a basketball player.
He's 210. He's 210.
Okay.
Does he have the halfling look or the gnome look?
Halfling look.
Alright.
Nice
You
to
want-
meet you. I'm Orabar.
Oh, that's an interesting name. Did your mom give it to you?
Yes, actually.
Oh, wow. She sounds
my-
great.
God, Mickey Mouse is joining the party.
That's not the actual Mickey Mouse voice, but enough to kill Catherine.
That's what I can't hear anything else now. Sorry.
I'm trying
I'll
to
let the
pull myself
others
together.
introduce themselves.
Yeah,
Cough,
and if
cough.
you guys want to, after you introduce anyway, everybody can describe what their character looks like, I guess, would be good.
I'm Nadoral, and this tall, nearly 7 foot individual. He's got like a mask on, with like a kind of cloak cowl thing covering up the rest of his face. And he just he kneels over and he just shakes your hand.
Oh my gosh, you're so tall. Do you put your head on doors when you go through them?
All the time. I had to learn to duck and weave.
Oh, I have a salve for that.
That makes so much sense on many of the decisions you make in your life.
That one was good. I liked that one. that one was original.
What are your two names?
Ah! These two antisocial people! That's Inara! Yes, she's a drow! And that one annoying piece of shit's known as a Zell!
Hello, Nora. Hello, Azelle. How are you guys doing today?
Hello.
Azel's just gonna cough up some blood.
Oh no, you guys are injured?
Very agrees.
Very greased. What are you doing here? No offense.
Would you believe writing my dissertation?
Borbar, what does this mean?
Fancy paper of
Chris
some
doesn't know. What does that mean?
It's a research paper that usually PhD students do.
Okay.
I figured Borbar would be the one who knew about that.
I mean, he'll shrug.
What's the difference between
I
board
don't know, could be about anything. What, do you think I know all people are going to do research papers?
Like, even I knew a dissertation is a fancy paper.
Alright, well, Borbar didn't say that in character. That's Chris asking what that is. Borbar is 20 intelligence. He knows what that is. He's written a few.
Oh, by those responses, I assume you would believe that. So, that's what I said. I'm doing a dissertation.
Right.
On.
On Schult, and the lovely nature that's here. Did you know that there are over 4,000 species of beetles on this island alone?
But that,
No.
That's
And I'm going to go over here and look at that bag.
ironically that is a bit interesting. If it wasn't for circumstances we're in, I'd probably take you up more on that.
Yeah, beetles are a little bit boring. That's why I went into this dilapidated temple. It's a lot more interesting to find things here.
That's gonna haunt you for next, well, possibly to your afterlife, friend.
Well, then wouldn't
Next
I be
few
the one
days.
doing the haunting? If I'm in the afterlife.
he does have a point. He would be the one doing the haunting. He
Whatever.
died here.
I don't think ghosts
Awesome.
want to be haunting things, but whatever.
Haunting sounds like fun. You get to meet so many new interesting people. You get to play little jokes on them.
So, did you happen to fall on your head coming down, the landslide too? Maybe you might need to use those salves you've been talking about?
Not on my way down, but the rebel did come from above, so, and did hit me on my head. Quite strongly. They should make rocks softer.
Yeah.
I agree. They should make rock softer.
Moss. We could put moss on all the rocks in the world.
Borbar, he's your problem.
Make rocks softer.
Azel
Do not pun the rock on me.
starts walking over to Nara. See, this interesting fish skin bag.
The girl has 9 intelligence, guys. This man has, like, the best idea ever.
So why don't you guys go ahead and tell each other what your characters look like? If you want to describe what Norbert looks like.
Yep, so he's a very, very small halfling. He has kind of grass and vines growing out of his clothes. He's got a staff in front of him that also has vines and grass growing off of it. He has kind of patchwork clothes that looks like they've been fashioned out of leaves, branches, various pieces of leather. Underneath, you do see that he is moderately armored with what looks to be actually good, high-quality armor, but it looks like it's been mismanaged a bit.
Well, Borbar is got a classic robe outfit for the wizards. So this one looks to be worn, scuffed up, damp in some spots, bloodied in others. Looks like he's taking quite a beating. He's got like backpack on, a huge ass like log with many things carved into it, strung to his back. Quarter staff. He seems to be using it to keep balance. He's he's green skinned. He's got the orc appearance, although not completely orc, seemingly perhaps a half-blooded variety. He's got a pair of glasses on he's wearing, though the lenses seem to be cracked, ironically. And and if you look closely enough, you can see what seems to be some sort of like shimmering force that seems to surround his body.
Inara is about 5.5 feet tall. Normally she would be covered up, walking around in the daytime, but right now she's obviously a drow elf. She has long white hair and violet eyes, and decently pretty. Yep.
Hydros.
And she's actually, all her stuff looks really nice because mommy got her the best.
Because she's mommy's little girl.
Mommy did give her the best.
Except mommy forgot to give her any spending change. From the sounds of it.
Oh no, she's got plenty of gold.
Oh, was it
and
food
some
then?
problem-
It was rations then. I think you didn't talk about having
Mommy did
rations.
give her rations.
Well,
And,
that was my brain forgetting that I needed them.
You know what mommy didn't give her? Some common sense.
Mommy's like, you can have all these nice things, but you gotta starve.
No.
Nadoral is obviously like how tall is he? He's 6'8", nearly 7 feet tall. Wide shoulders. Again, he has a mask on with a cowl, but when he takes off his mask eventually, he looks like a mixture of orc and elf. Mainly the drow variety, with like long white hair that's braided, dreaded. It's just got all these things in it. Little baubles. And he has like black clothing with pastels and silvers in them, with a lot of like moon and other kind of night creature motifs on it. Seems to be like a very jovial kind of person, with swords all over him. He's got all kinds of swords on him. Scimitars, long swords, short swords, daggers. Pretty much any bladed weapon you can think of.
I don't see glaive on him.
He does not have a glaive.
I know.
That's one thing he does not have. He does have a spear.
It's like a very dangerous combination for a cocktail of death. Jovial, happy character with armed to teeth with blades.
Yeah, he is armed to the teeth with studded leather
Edge.
armor. Doesn't look like any, like, the rest of his clothing. It looks like he got it off of something or somebody.
That's foreboding.
Mm-hmm.
Azel stands roughly 5'10". He has red hair that's roughly medium length, tied back behind his head. He's wearing a nice set of studded leather that's seen some obvious use. He has a quiver on one of his sides. Just next to the quiver is a rapier. He has a bow strung over his back. He has a whip on his other hip. He has a shield on one hand. He's holding a torch. He has just a plethora of gear in a bag that's slung over his back. And you can see some obvious signs of blood coming out of his orifices on his face recently. Looks like shit right now.
In other words, he's sexy.
He has a 20 charisma.
He's obvious half elf. He has those slightly tipped ears. Some elven and human features mixed in. A more easier description would be in the art images. I have a picture of Azella made for Hero Forge. I know Catherine did for Anara. Yeah.
Well, it's very nice to meet you all. Is anyone close to dying? I do have moderate healing abilities.
That one, and she's pointing at Laurel.
He's had some bones breaking and some piercing stabs through his chest, and it's a miracle that he's even still up.
I haven't been stabbed. I've been electrocuted.
Really? Then it must have been me that was stabbed.
was wondering what the smoked meat smell
First, the
was coming
mermaid
from.
lady broke my bones, and then her friend electrocuted me.
I was
And then I
wondering if
almost
that's.
drowned.
Ah, Chad, he was the best of eels.
Chad was the best.
Also solves where that smell was coming from, with smoked meat.
Well, hello, Nador. It's very nice to meet you.
Because of electricity of some sort.
Nador, it's very nice to meet you. Please take this as my gift for not killing me.
I
And he'll
wasn't
cast the
planning on
spell.
killing you.
He'll
Yeah,
cast
but it
the
was
spell
probably-
and touch you, and heal you for 7 points of health.
Bet it was probably gonna kill you. It's Inara over there.
Yeah, she's most likely to kill you.
I think.
Oh, why is that?
I think Inara was also checking out this
Yeah.
this sack over here. Along the center of the south wall of the sack, it seems to be made of fish skin. What do you want to do with it?
Open it up and see what's inside.
It's got a fireball in there. Just kidding.
Do it.
Nah,
Do
the
it.
book returns, but in bag form.
I bet you won't. I don't know.
You open it up and there's 7 silver pellets in it. They're each about the size of a sling bullet and worth 1 gold pieces each.
I was hoping so much for a bag of beans.
Yeah, I healed myself. I'm just very low on hit points.
So what's with the whole get-up, Norbert? You seem to be more like a walking bush than anything else.
Well, I'm a field researcher, and I kind of took the field part of that a little bit too literally.
Yep, that certainly looks to be the case. I mean, guess it helps you blend in from, predators, I guess.
Well, yeah, you gotta be able to blend in. Otherwise, they might find you and try to kill you. And I prefer to watch them kill other things and then take notes.
Sound logic. Can't argue with
I
that.
was about to ask what a field researcher was, but now I know.
It's a researcher who researched fields.
Just the
Yeah.
fields? But you just talked about animals killing other animals.
Yeah, well, fields, woods, anything really. The field is what we call the outside world. Everything outside of a library is called a field.
Right.
But that's not the case, because there's more than just fields out there in the world.
I never thought of it that way. That's interesting.
I do believe we have a god to find.
Oh, yes, that's right, Norbert. We're not here by choice. Well, we kind of are, just not in this... We didn't want to be here. So, we're kind of trying to find our way out of here. You want to come with?
Wait, you guys are trying to find a god?
Yes, actually.
Has any of you claimed publishing rights yet?
No.
To a god.
Well, to the story of finding the god.
We haven't really been focused on that. We've mostly been trying to focus on staying alive.
Oh, well, I can help with that. If you give me publishing rights to this story, I will try to keep you all alive.
Sure, I guess. I don't have any problem with that. He'll look to back to his L and just do the whole swirly ear thing. This guy's crazy.
Publishing rights.
Yeah, that means that I get to write down what we do and then sell it for money. Easiest money you've ever made. It's great.
You mean writing lyrics to a song? 9 intelligence guys.
Yes,
Very
exactly
deep
like that.
backgrounds, too.
Azel's going to make a very disgruntled comment in a language. I don't know if you know this language. You know Goblin?
No.
Alright, cool.
Speaking language, Bogart's going to go back to ritually casting comprehend language because we've been needing that for a while. So, ritual cast, 10 minutes. Oh.
When you guys introduced Honora, you said she was a drow as if that means something. What do you mean?
That
You
she's
don't know what a drow is.
No,
What's a drow?
I wasn't saying that she's not nice because she's a drow. I was saying that she's not nice because she's not a nice lady.
Oh,
I didn't say what he said. I said that she's bad because she's a drow. You don't know what a drow is.
No, never heard of one. What's a drow? Oh, is that like a certain type of elf? I've heard of moon elves. They're neat. And of course, wood elves.
They're very much a type of elf. Just think, an elf that hates everything, including themselves. And I mean hate like as in they'll skin you alive hate. And that's what you get in Nara.
I don't know about that. There can't be an entire race of things that just hates everything. That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, yes, they do.
I like this man.
I'm gonna point to Nara. She's living proof of it.
Yeah. She tolerates us because her mother, which is higher in the hierarchy than her, tells her to tolerate us.
Oh. Well, she hasn't tried to kill me yet, which is nice. It's a lot nicer than a lot of things here in Chol.
She doesn't want us dead. She wants us to die a slow, painful death of aging, so we don't get turned into undead.
Oh, well, I want you to die a slow, painful death of aging as well.
She makes it
And
painful.
Yeah, you also make it painful for me right now, too. In fact, you all do.
If you
Pretty sure
want
it's
the
cast
second
to us.
definition, drow are basically elves that live in the Underdark.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that place. I've heard that they've got these mushrooms that glow, and if you eat them, you die.
Why would
That
you
is
eat
very
the glowing mushroom?
I don't know, someone did it and they died, I think.
I would eat it.
No.
You really cannot be left alone with this, with Norbert here. You are a walking disaster, Nadoral. Why are you with us again? It's just, it keeps leaving my mind.
He doesn't say. He's following us. With a creep.
Right. Well,
I am
Speak
not
of
the
the-
creep. I'm here for reasons, and they're good reasons. I just don't want to tell you, because you guys
We-
are mean.
Okay. So
I
the
thought we
reason
did
is
the
her,
hierarchy.
right, Borbar?
yeah. Boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. Trying to be all heroic. Doesn't matter to me.
Are you done chit-chatting, or can we go?
Oh
Oh,
no,
yeah,
how much
there's
is it
people.
annoying you?
Aren't we waiting on the wizard to cast a spell?
He can walk and cast it.
Oh yeah, I could totally walk and cast this. Just, don't
Oh, okay.
don't do anything that requires me to read, because this place has some sort of weird language that, to my knowledge, hasn't been spoken in years.
Or think, or anything else, other than putting your foot in front of the other, pretty much.
Anyways, if we're coming this direction, I thought we were gonna keep going this direction or not.
No.
Or is this not the fuck no direction still?
That's still the fuck no direction.
I kind of thought we were just seeing what the hell the noise was, and then bolting it if it was another one of those puff balls.
Oh no, that might have been better. So, God damn it, Nadoro! What are you doing?
Into my space. You moved into my space.
Nadoro, I don't know you like that. You sleep with the Nar most days, and I don't want to know what happens in those tents.
You keep bumping into me.
Probably lots of whips and leathers.
God, I don't need to know what they do in those tents, Barbar.
What? He's the one
That's
that was
pretty
all... He's the one that had the whip, so at least he supplies his own
Have the
instruments.
But we don't use whips, and we just sleep. Like normal people.
Their sick habits aside, let's go back down the hallway.
Is it darker in here for anyone else?
Yes.
Always.
Oh yeah. Something about the air. By the way, it's poisonous.
By the way,
Isn't it?
where the fuck did... Oh, there she is.
Yeah, as in if you breathe it in, you'll slowly die. It's not like really, really bad. It's just like it's a slow killer. So that's why we're kind of wanting to get out of here, so we don't, I guess, suffocate to death.
What do you mean it's poison?
I mean, like normal, the air is going to kill you because the air is not good for you. Stop doing that! I can barely hear you.
Oh, sorry. Is it like a snake poison? Because I'm actually pretty resilient to those.
It's hard to say. I'm not really an expert in that sort of stuff. I just know that.
If it's in the air, it's a poison, not a venom. Venoms are injected.
It's like you don't have too much experience with that.
That's the basic rule of life. To know the difference between a venom and a poison and a toxin.
Yeah, poison is if you eat it, you die. Venom is if it eats you, it kills you first.
Anyways, Giselle, why don't you scan ahead?
Scan the darkness.
Well, after Anar moves her lights, I'll help you.
Then Giselle will search for traps down the hallway. We're about to walk down.
So,
Do.
so where you guys are all standing, Borbar, Azel, Nadoral. I don't know. Do you guys see the big X here?
No.
No, you're supposed to bring
I think that kind of gives something away. Something's supposed to happen if we're all standing on the big X.
And say if there was something very obvious.
It
then,
goes
yeah,
from
maybe
this corner to this corner.
Yeah, something.
From
No.
this corner.
Oh,
What the fuck did
And
Norbert do?
No, but I think you moved me into the wall.
he clips people into the wall.
No, people clip themselves into the wall, Catherine.
What?
Look, I'm guessing if there's a big X there, we just triggered a trap.
So
No.
what,
No.
Or the
There's drawings on the southern wall that depicted the people playing a game. Oh, and I don't know, did I show you this handout yet?
Probably
I
I
not.
think so.
don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so.
We haven't gotten a handout.
Last one I got is Area 22.
Oh, okay, you got you another one for you.
Oh yeah, that was the note room of all note rooms. Oh,
Oh,
That's
that's
what-
corroding.
That's what the thing on the I guess the southern wall looks like.
Key.
Are you saying that this is shooting out, or
You're
this is
saying
what the
that
picture looks
Nador's
like?
right in front of the little hole of death.
Say again.
Is Nador standing right in front of wherever that ball is coming out of? I assume it's coming out of that hole.
That's not a. That's more of what the drawing is depicting, I guess. That's what
Okay.
that's supposed to be. There's no ball.
Okay.
oh, thank God! I did not want to get bowled over by a bowling ball here.
Where are the pins?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Anyways,
And at the place where the corridor ends, where you four are standing, is a capstone that seemingly covers a hole in the floor. Etched into the top of the slab are several glyphs, obscured by a layer of dust. I don't know if he's done reading his, or doing his comprehend languages there.
Takes 10 minutes, so be a decision the group makes.
I don't mind waiting.
I'm gonna step off of this thing because, whew, it's a little dark. Didn't see it. I don't want to stand on it in case it's like stand on me for 3 minutes and I explode or whatever.
it's a very intuitive trigger there. I doubt it's standing on 3 minutes. It's more like stand on it.
So
Then
yeah,
die.
5 foot above the capstone. So right here is the there's a 1 foot in diameter hemispherical depression in the wall. You know, like you saw the picture there.
So we all in agreement.
Anyway.
That we're gonna wait for Borbar to cast comprehend language. guess that's a yes.
Sure.
Sounds good to me.
Alright, just
Yeah.
twiddle your thumbs and try to breathe not as much as normal. Which probably isn't a good advice, but fine.
Realize it's gonna make us freak out more, right?
So yeah, we'll wait the 10 minutes. Should anything obviously pop up, then look out. Just mark myself a pink dot to know I have it.
Nothing blows up.
Alright. So once I have it cast, I'll touch the surface of the stone and try to read what it says
Okay.
on the capstone.
Do. It says, and it's written in Omen, which you've kind of grown familiar with.
Yep.
Dare not open this pit unless you be willing to meet the challenge of Pelota.
I'll recite that to everybody as it's read it.
So
Who's
we're
Pelota?
not opening the pit.
I don't know why the fuck we would. We're not here to play whatever this Pelota is. We're here to get out of this godforsaken place. Damn you, Zalaha!
Is Pelota the god you're trying to find?
No, it's
No.
what Azelle just said. That's the god.
That's a weird name. What has Elsha said?
Zalaha.
Zalaha, he's the god of vampires.
He also doesn't like to be scryed on.
Or you failed to scry on him.
Potato, potato. We'll never know unless we meet him.
Well, I'm in no mood to play a game right now. Especially when this whole place feels like it's been playing games with us from the get-go.
Especially Chad. God damn him.
He had an amazing yellow fin, but his bite was worse.
You know, I wouldn't mind becoming friends with Chad.
Who's Chad?
A
giant
giant
electric
electric eel that nearly killed me.
He seems interesting.
Adora realized to be friends. Yeah. He's dead. And Adora, to be friends with him requires you to be dead as well to meet him again.
I mean, you know, if you got some resurrection magic.
I wasn't
Anything's
talking
possible.
about, you know, I was talking about if we could find out whatever that mermaid wanted.
Well, she's also dead, so it doesn't matter.
We all
Apparently
know.
she wanted a kiss,
You
so...
told her.
She's pretty determined to get a kiss out of Azelle, though from her freaky appearance, I would have said no.
I did say no.
Oh, I'm just saying what I would have said.
Wait, all she wanted was a kiss?
At the time, she said that. Of course, she was trying to strangle us and crush us and eat us alive, so I have a feeling that kiss would have just probably been her eating us alive.
So you guys
Good.
could possibly lift the capstone. You have to have some kind of leverage on it. I don't know if you guys have like a crowbar or something like that. You would need something like that to lift it.
Nope.
That's fine, because we're
Let's
just trying to walk past
see.
it. We ain't lifting that shit.
We're leaving it be.
Do I
Okay.
have a crowbar? That's a good point. Do I have one? I don't think so. No.
I have one, because Adora gave me his.
Wow. Theft in the party already.
I did not give that to you. I let you borrow it.
And I never gave it back.
Yep, and I want it back when we're done.
Not done yet, though. There's so
Yep.
many deadly things in here, I don't even want to speak of it, because I've already almost died twice today of diseases.
You should get that looked at by a doctor.
He died.
I
Or
think
she
that's
died.
40 feet, guys.
Yeah, better...
What's 40
best,
feet?
Yeah, best... Let me help you. We can't be too careful here.
Also, my daughter's dead. She got killed by a dragon.
Oh, that's bad luck.
Norbert, you take everything in stride. It's very strange. I mean, it's good that you're not panicking, but
Check for trap stock. Next 40
Well-
feet.
I've lived my entire life with wolves and things like that, so Are you guys more dangerous than wolves?
Arguably.
No,
Some of us, yes. Most of the
Adorable.
time, we'll bite.
I
Don't
said
worry.
yes and no.
Or you shot someone because they different. They didn't agree with you.
Because she melted a man alive.
Did you have a good
You
reason?
put him in out of his misery by causing some misery. He's dead. Got what he deserved.
You don't see anything out of place or out of the ordinary down the hall further for the next 40 feet, is that?
Alright.
And to be honest, we did have good reason. They were going to rob us and possibly kill us.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not going to do either of those things, so why would I be afraid of you guys?
You
shouldn't.
Whose dancing lights is that there?
Mine.
That's
Inara's.
the only one who has it.
So you do see that there's another, looks like another goal, like the one that was at the other end of the hall, right here.
Okay.
Interesting.
That's fine. That's fine. Let's not fuck with it.
Yeah.
We had a
Place is
fuck
already
no
presented.
hallway, now we have a fuck no game.
I think that one has already been made. I think it's like you place a mat on the ground with a bunch of colored dots and you try to touch the dots you're told to touch.
The
And
game.
then there's a door.
It's no game I'm going to play. Requires physical interaction with people. Ugh.
Physical interaction.
So door bar.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Door bar.
Actually,
thought-
why don't we first search this place, see if there's any tripwires? Remember last time when you said there wasn't, and then there was, and then we started getting piled in by sand? I remember that. It like happened 2 hours ago. Weird.
Yeah, it wasn't tripwire. Cause watch this. I'll throw the crowbar that's tied to the rope and drag it back and see if anything happened.
Well, I don't know. I was trying to poke the ground with this spear, and that didn't really work.
Well, this is for tripwires. This isn't for poking the ground. Why are you poking the ground?
I was looking for
Pressure plates.
Yeah, pressure plates. Have you never heard of, checking the ground in front of you for, bear traps and stuff?
Well,
Pretty sure-
bear traps are usually pretty obvious.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we would see a
Unless they-
bear trap if
unless they cover it
we
with
walk up
leaves
on
and
it.
stuff. Like, they usually, cover bear traps with leaves to kind of camouflage them.
This is a rock solid floor. Hardly any camouflage a bear trap at all.
I wasn't talking about just bear traps. There's also, pressure plates and... Who taught you about traps?
Who taught you about traps? Jeez, you keep mentioning bear traps.
Well, I'm sorry. I almost stepped on a bear trap when I was young.
Yeah, it hurts.
Not my fault.
You know?
Well, yeah. Have you stepped on a bear trap?
No, because I don't run around to the woods where there might be bear traps.
Well, of the people who've talked to you, you're the weird one, because we both have and you haven't.
You know what, Azelle? I'm gonna go check out that door. Alright, I'll investigate the door here.
Okay. You don't really notice anything out of the ordinary around it, but you do leave or pick up on that the door is locked.
Well, good news, it's not trapped. I don't see any sort of mechanisms or anything. Bad news is it's locked though.
I can deal with a locked door. The door will start making their way downtown, walking fast.
God, I forgot I was
Excuse me,
used
Barbar?
for something.
So has anybody else realized that Miss Steve is not following us?
I've ignored the fact that
What?
Misty was following us.
Who's Miss Steve?
The other half elf.
Miss Steve is like that half the time anyway. Just
Oh, there she is.
wanders around. I will.
Oh my god, you scared me! Oh my god, you
Miss
guys just
Steve goes up. You rang.
Das Vedanta.
Don't make me crush you like a bug.
Das Vidanya.
I roll those Steve's tools.
Thieves tools be dex? Or would it be...
Just click on the word on your character sheet where it says Thieves Tools, and it'll.
It tells me to pick an attribute, so...
You have it
it's
set up to
Fury.
quarry attribute. Yeah, you have it set up to quarry attribute.
Any tool proficiency doesn't have a set thing, so the GM could ask for, like, say a card deck. They could be like intelligence based, depending on how you do it. So it's up to Doc if he wants to run it in a certain way.
Typically tends to be dex for these tools.
No.
Yeah.
That's all we see strength this time.
Give me just
Just shove it in there. Damn it. What's wrong, Catherine?
Nope.
Nope, I couldn't get it.
So do we want to break open the lock?
We haven't extinguished all of our chances here.
Continue to pick the lock.
Why don't we have somebody who's a bit more experienced?
It's like taking longer than normal.
Why don't we have someone a little bit more experienced, like Miss Steve? She seems to know what she's doing with a lockpick.
Understand these locks. They elude
Doesn't look
me.
like you do.
The door will stop picking the lock. Steve, I need your help.
stand aside. I will crush this like a bug.
If that means unlocking it, yes, please do.
Assist.
Okay.
The one rare time where there's two people with lockpicking proficiencies in here. That's a first.
I mean, these locks. I've never seen these locks before.
I
Quick.
would hope you haven't seen these locks before.
I've never seen these types of locks before. Look at it.
I know.
Miss Steve unlocks it and steps aside.
Alright, looks good. Norbert's just gonna open the door because, well, he said it was not trapped, so.
Boom. Oh, just.
Yeah, damn it, last time. Barely see 5 feet in front of me. Something. No, move your lighting closer.
This oddly shaped room is decorated in a cat motif. The center of the southeastern wall is carved to resemble the face of a snarling tiger. With hollow eyes, as a matter of fact. Near the center of the room is a stuffed tiger, posed as if on the prowl. The tiger's left ear has been torn off, having a jagged scar on the head. Also near the middle of the room stands a stone statue of a tiger-headed man holding a spear.
Oh,
Okay.
this person must have really loved cats from the looks of it.
Nadoral's
Where's
lavender hazel eyes just light up at like the sight of cats everywhere.
Don't touch anything.
In
Like a
several
butt no room.
But
and
cats-
several other spots on the floor are stuffed domestic
Do not
cats in
touch.
various poses, sitting,
Do-
stalking, pouncing, and one is begging, pawing the air. One of these cats in the center of the room has been knocked over and chewed on. Its stuffing is falling out. Hung on the walls are several skins of lions and leopards, tigers' heads, and cat of nine tails. Along the northwest edge of the chamber, which is right here, if it'll let me click. Along the northwest edge of the chamber, a large calendar stone is mounted on the wall above a stone table or an altar. The statue of a cat man depicts a tall human male with 2 extra sets of nipples. He seemed to be wearing a tiger face mask and is clad only in a loin cloth. A jagged scar runs across the left side of his chest, above the heart, and his chest is sunken and very bony. The spear is stone-hafted, but bears a silvery head. I got a handout for you. Thank God after all that.
Handout.
Can't wait.
Always both a good thing and a bad thing when we get handouts.
Guys, this is a cat-themed room. You better keep your eyes on the door.
Do not touch anything.
No promises.
I swear.
No promises.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay. Panther standing up. That's what that is.
Oh.
Someone gave me the old falcon punch in the chest.
Does the sunken in part look about the same size as the one in the hallway?
Doesn't matter. Don't touch.
That's,
Pick a door.
That's
But-
this right here. And
That's-
I'm not really sure what you mean about does it look the same as the one in the hallway.
Like about the same size as the one in the hallway.
You mean from way
Because you
back?
said that there was like a spherical type of indent in the wall.
Oh, no, it does not look like that, but it...
Okay.
Got Hunter's dream in here.
No, it's not. Trust
Doro.
me.
Pretends
Let's
to not
Watching
care.
you. Watching you.
let's just get a bearing of the room, pick a door, and go through it.
There's a door here. Let's see. Rest.
Well, there's a corner over here.
Indar, try to move your light over here.
No, there's another door.
See another door.
In your journeys to this temple, have you guys found any spherical objects?
No.
No.
Not
Well,
really.
yeah.
Well,
It
we
blew
did.
up though.
We did see a will-o'-the-wisp, if you count that as Zell.
Oh, I was thinking like a gym or something, because that guy's chest looks like something belongs there.
Yeah, no, we're not putting anything in that thing's chest.
That does kind of make sense now that you say it. Does look like something should be there.
Well, guys, we have options.
To be honest, Norbert, I bet if we put it in there, it'll activate it, and most of this shit in here kick our ass, and I don't want my ass kicked right now.
Maybe if we give it an apple, it will like us.
Where are you gonna get an apple from?
I don't know. We could find a patch of ground and plant some apple seeds and wait 20 years and then pick some apples.
Hey, Zell, this good. Does it count as a berry?
An apple now.
No.
We're not
Why would
messing
you plant
with the
something for the
statues.
future?
Oh, I have apple seeds. I don't have apples, though.
Though.
I could make you pumpkin
You have
or
a pumpkin?
watermelon.
We could try to fit a pumpkin in there, but it seems too small for a pumpkin.
Maybe a really small pumpkin. Like those little tiny baby pumpkins.
I don't know if I can control the size of it like that at all.
Also, let's be realistic, folks. As if someone with the ability to grow foods is gonna come down here and put a pumpkin in this thing's chest or any sort of fruit.
You never know.
No.
You're right. I don't think I would ever know. I don't want to know. That's a thing I really don't want to know.
Okay, we won't put a pumpkin in the Tiger Man's chest.
Thank you.
You're thinking of the wrong things there, Inara. He only said he wouldn't put a pumpkin. He never said he wouldn't try other things.
Don't give him ideas.
Like this man.
I'm just stating the obvious.
Please don't state the obvious.
She wasn't covering her bases.
Anyways. Oh, you can talk if you want.
So, do we think these 2 doors here are trapped? It seems
There
we
are
have...
3 doors.
4 doors.
Oh, where's the 3rd one? Oh, 4. Oh, my gosh.
No, this one over here he said was some kind of stone calendar.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the door we came in, and then 2 other sets of doors that I'm seeing.
Yeah.
3.
so-
There's a 3rd one here.
Yeah, there's
Double
one.
door,
Oh, okay.
door, double door.
And then there was one like right here, I think.
No, there's not a door.
Oh,
No.
no, there was a door there.
No.
It's the only blank wall in the whole room.
Wait, someone put a light over there. I swear there was a door there.
There's not a door there.
There's...
Like, right. Okay, never mind. There was like this weird indent in the wall. Okay,
Yeah, that's... There's a weird indent in the fog of war.
Yeah, I have a feeling the other side of this wall is slightly thinner.
You know this how? Are you secretly a dwarf?
No, but I can tell. This section of wall right here, and he points right here, is thinner.
This is where the stone calendar is, and there's a wall carving on this southern wall over here.
Oh. What's the wall carving?
See, thinner, like I said.
Was it tiger or something? Let me go. I'll read again. North, south, east, west. Okay, oddly shaped room is decorated as a cat motif. The center of the southeastern wall is carved to resemble the face of a snarling tiger with hollow eyes. Near the center of the room is a stuffed tiger, posed on the prowl, with his ear cut off. Also near the middle of the room stands a stone statue of a tiger-headed man. So there's the one here, the stuffed one, and then the stone one is here.
So the person who has pumpkins, do you have 2 pumpkins roughly eye-shaped?
Oh, gosh. Can someone come check out this tiger back carved into this wall?
Oh yeah, I'm hoping to get some eye pumpkins so we can put them in his eyes.
Oh my god. I'm not making pumpkins today. There's no way to actually get a proper use out of them.
Didn't you find two spherical silver things?
Found 7 spherical silver things.
Oh, 7. I thought it was 2.
No.
Yeah, she found 2 plus 5.
Oh no! Wait, we have 2 obsidian eyes from a different statue.
Are they cat eyes?
I don't think so.
So, where is this thing you want me to look over?
Right in front of you.
See that relief of a tiger man with the hollow eyes.
Okay. What do you want me to do exactly? I mean, I can see it. It's the painting.
You're the one that can understand the languages, right? Is there any language around it?
There's no language, nothing written around it.
Do the obsidian eyes we got from the other statue look like they'd fit in this wall?
Let's see.
Something tells me that's me fireball.
Or all the cats are gonna come alive.
Roll, Anara and Borbar roll a, let's see, perception check.
What was on my spells?
You can't prep here.
Roll again, because I'll let you both roll at advantage.
Ooh. Must mean one of you all did really bad.
That's the story of Borbar's life when it's not 8. Advantage, I guess. If it's not, it's supposed to be advantage, and ignore the second roll. Oh, that second roll ignoring really hurts! Ow! Ow! I think I just burned myself. Ow!
Oh god!
He rolled a nat
Why
1
did
and
I
a
stab
nat
my
20.
eyes?
I rolled a 5 and a nat 20. Oh, that one really sucks to ignore, but you know, them the rules of them the rules.
Oh boy.
Dice giveth and the dice taketh away.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I'm sorry, you're only supposed to roll 1. You didn't listen to Doc hard enough. Nat 20. Damn it!
Nope, yeah, he didn't quite find anything there.
Alright. Well, screw that then.
Oh,
Let's pick a door.
What about the stone calendar?
What about it?
Oh, we can figure out what year it is.
What year it was.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right.
I'm all up for
Oh, that's
history.
interesting.
I'm up for
God.
history, but I don't want to be finding out the history of this place right now.
For now. I bet you come back here later.
It's possible. More powerful magics exist that make travel like a snap.
So what are you guys gonna do?
Good question. How do we pick the door?
Yeah, there's a door here.
Well, we could check both for traps, and if neither are trapped and they're both open, we could open them and see what's behind them to see what we would prefer to go into.
I'm definitely voting one of the double doors.
Double doors seem important in places.
Yeah.
North or
shady
south
double.
one though.
Said, I don't think there's a double door here, is it?
Yeah, there's... Yeah.
What's a double door?
There's
That
like
was
a
just a
door.
piece of the
That's
wall that
double
was
door.
really weirdly made.
Nope, it's a double door.
Yeah, no, that was this one over here. That was weirdly made. There's a double door right over here.
My vote would be for this door. Judging by the layout of the place, my
Yeah.
area,
Alright.
it should lead somewhere, despite it aiming back in the direction it kind of came from.
Couldn't we
You
open
got a door
both?
bar.
I mean, I suppose.
We're trying to get through here as fast as possible because this place is slowly killing us.
Oh yeah, but wouldn't opening both tell us which way might be better? Like if one has an exit.
Probably not, because they tend to lead to long hallways.
Well, we'll
Oh,
just
okay.
see. I'm gonna investigate this double door to see if it is trapped.
Okay. You don't really see anything out of the ordinary with this door. It's a bronze double door there.
Looks okay to me. Well, I'll step back. He should be using this more. He's gonna mage hand it open. One of the doors, anyways.
Okay. Doesn't appear to be locked.
We're using our brains.
Yeah, we should do that more
Brains.
often. All right.
Control the nondescript hallway.
You guys can see the future.
The
You knew
door
that there was
open.
going to be a long hallway.
You see a hallway, and it turns into another long hallway.
Well, one of us can
Yeah.
see the future, but it's kind of all out of points for today, so to speak.
he can see
Well,
points in the future?
Certain points, yes.
That's interesting.
You know, it kind of is. I'm glad somebody likes it.
Oh, I didn't say that.
help every once
I
in a
think it's
while.
blasphemous.
Oh, well,
What?
yeah, screw you two. then.
You guys checking for traps or what?
Yeah, we did by walking. See, nothing happened.
She's right. She's
He
right.
uses Constitution to find traps.
I would like to say, Borwell worked in front of me for part of the way.
Why would I walk in front of you?
I don't know. Why did you?
Because I didn't think that the smaller hallway would be trapped by the bigger.
Anyways, can we get some light, Anara?
Have light.
We want more.
No, my light is literally down there.
Anywho, I guess since we're freaking out, we'll check for traps on this hallway. We got them pretty often though, without hitting a snag or two.
And let's keep it rolling that way.
Speaking of which,
Pretty confident that there's nothing out of the ordinary next 40 feet of this hallway.
yeah. Speaking of which, you're not keeping an eye on the door anymore. You know that, right?
No, he's right. He's right there. Ugh. Like, I actually almost had a heart attack because I couldn't see you in the doorway.
Look at this night dog.
I
That's a
thought
lot more
about it.
funny to you than it should be.
Look, I got one for you too. It's like yellow eyes appear behind the door.
Wow.
I thought about it. I thought about touching stuff. Like going back
mean,
and touching stuff like Mystique
There's that
did.
silvery spearhead, there's that cat of nine tails, which I'm surprised you didn't mess with.
A bunch of
Oh
stuffed
shit, I
cats.
forgot about that.
No,
Let's go back.
bad
Yeah,
Nadoral. Very,
forgot
very
about-
bad Nadoral.
I'm surprised you forgot about the cat of nine tails. I heard of like God, Nadoral's gonna fuck with it.
I totally
You
forgot
dare.
about it.
I will knock you unconscious and drag your still alive unconscious body with us over every single crack and bump.
Door bar, your calling is here.
Feeling we're gonna be making our way back.
Ugh.
I have to write a note now.
Yours.
Feel like we're gonna make a loop.
Yeah, well, better to loop than to get mauled on by death.
A loop where? This goes up, apparently.
Investigate for more traps on these double doors.
You mean east?
You do not see anything out of the ordinary with these doors. Nothing out of place.
Why I didn't use one of the... I didn't use a direction, I just used a...
Alright,
I don't know.
The feeling. I understand. You don't know your cardinal directions that well down here.
mage
Which
hand
way is
door.
north down here? I don't know down here which way is north.
The way we just came.
Oh wow, you
Over
guys
that
kept that in
way.
your head the entire way?
Yeah,
That's
you
interesting.
gotta tilt your head because
Yeah.
north is
Yeah.
to the left. Straight up is east, so if you turn your head to the side, it all looks normal.
Yep.
Alright, so
Kinda
mage
stupid.
handing the door open.
Okay. Before anybody does anything, the floor of this room is covered with a layer of fine gray dust and ash. 3 inches deep, matter of fact. Across the room, opposite where you are, over here. Can you guys see over here?
Okay. Can now.
Yeah,
Okay.
now.
Is another set of double doors.
Woo!
There are 2 empty alcoves to the north and south. could be north and south. On small ledges in each corner of the room are pieces of what appears to be broken pottery. What would you like to do?
It's a lot of dust and ash in the room.
Is this a nope room? The gray
I don't
dust
know.
is
mean-
making me nervous.
Let's find out. I'm gonna throw the rope and crowbar in the room and drag it back to me.
Oh no.
Nothing happens.
I mean, this is one of the less ominous rooms.
Yeah, I'll take this over Tiger Room.
I don't know. The gray dust is a big nope to me.
Let's take this slow and also in.
All right.
Maybe check
stop.
for traps before walking across the room.
Stop.
Speaking
As
of trap.
Gazelle and Borobar bravely step into the room, your steps send motes of dust and ash swirling into the air, and these clouds form into shapes. First from the ash, a dusty phantom assumes the shape of a woman. Her face is forlorn and fear-streaked. She throws up her hands in despair. She rushes into one of the alcoves over here, and she disappears. Immediately after, as Borobar steps into the room, two more phantoms emerge. Mighty warriors armed with jagged-edged swords and bearing fierce countenances. They move to block the doorway opposite where you just entered. Over here. What do you do?
Huh.
Not do anything else.
Do we want me to step in the room and see if another thing shows up?
Oh no! I'm gonna step around the
Sure,
short
why not? Go
period.
ahead.
Like, me moving in the room doesn't trigger anything while I'm doing this, right? It's like moving around in the square. Kicking up the
Alright,
dust a couple
continue.
times. It only triggered when one of us entered.
Okay, I'll try. And I'll walk in.
A phantom of a giant dragon appears and eats you. No.
Oh no.
That's not a phantom then. That's an illusion, and that's a bad illusion.
It's an illusion until it's made of the shadowy stuff from the Shadowfell.
I wonder if they'll go away if you come back out, and then if only one person goes at a time, maybe they won't show up.
We could try to talk to a lady and see why she's sad.
I think she ran into the wall there, Norbert.
She did.
So Norbert has entered the room.
Yeah.
So Norbert, as you enter the room, a priest comes swirling up. He comes up at you, about 5 feet away. Kind of glares at you, and then he dissipates.
This is creepy.
Maybe we should just go across one at a time? Maybe the more people in the room, the more apparitions appear.
Maybe. Hey, ghosts!
These,
Can you understand me?
these guys are just looking menacingly at you, holding their weapons over here.
Question is, did they understand them?
Didn't say anything to me or anything like that. They didn't seem to even bat an eye.
Okay, I'll step out of the room. And then he steps out of the room.
Yeah. You want to go see if you can run through those doors, Azelle, or do you want me to? Actually, that's a silly question. Why don't you step back, Azelle?
Why don't we both step out and see if they disappear to begin with?
Works too, I guess.
Do the phantoms disappear when we walk out?
I don't know. Can you see up there?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, because my light's over there.
They do not disappear.
That's foreboding.
Is the lady still in the corner?
You can't see. She went into the shadows over there.
Nara, can you move the light over there so we can see if she's still there?
I can't see the corner to move the light there. Oh, wait. Is it the left or right?
It's over in that direction.
She's at the northern side, is where she went into,
There.
and you still can't see her.
So, no, she's gone.
I wonder if another phantom shows up if we walk back in.
I don't know if we want to find out. Boy want to throw something over there and see if they react to any magical effects.
Sure, I could hug a firebolt at him.
Whoa, why don't we try talking first?
I just did.
Tried.
Talking. Can they understand your spoken language? Can you write
No,
and look and like show them?
if they didn't understand his yelling at them, they're not going to understand his writing to them.
Well, I mean, yelling at someone isn't the way to get them to respond to you. You gotta meet them and, talk to them and try to get them to understand your point of view.
But
I
Norbert,
like this man.
they would have had some reaction to me yelling at them.
Unless they just think you're boorish and not worth the trouble.
Think that too.
You know what, Norbert? You make a great point. Why don't you go up there and talk to those phantoms, get to know them really well. Hell, you might get lucky and maybe they'll buy you some lunch.
We'll be back here.
Hey, maybe. Is that what we want to do?
I think that's a great idea. In fact, it's your great idea. That's why you should do it, and we'll support you from back here. Don't worry, we're rooting for you.
Okay. I mean, I'm happy to go try to talk to them.
And we are too.
Okay. Excuse me. I just moved through your space. And I'll walk back in the room and see if any fans appear.
As you step in the room, a sage, a very wise-looking man, comes up and kind of dust swirls up, and you see him right in front of you there.
I'll bow before him.
What's that?
I bow before him.
He dissipates.
I'll walk here, see if anything happens. Walk here, and then
As you take the next step after the sage, a mourning young woman appears, and then she dissipates.
I'll stick another step in.
Some haunted house
Okay.
level shit right now.
You see dust swirling up as you're stepping in and stuff at this point, but nothing really notable.
Now that I'm only 25 feet away from them, I will just calmly say to the phantoms, "Hello, my name's Norbert. What's your guys' names?"
They just kind of glare at you. You ever seen the guards or heard of the guards in front of the the Royal Palace there at in England or whatever?
Oh,
Buckingham
yeah,
Palace.
those
Very,
guys.
they're very,
Very stoic,
don't
yeah.
they? Doesn't mean we can draw mustaches on them and they won't even react.
They're phantoms.
Just try to open the door.
They don't want to talk. You want to just walk past them?
Nothing else in the room seems to interact, so...
Well, I mean, we haven't tried to touch anything else in the room. They've disappeared before we tried.
Standing here and here.
Like, 4 other apparitions have appeared, and they don't interact either.
But then they disappeared, and these ones haven't.
As long as we don't interact with them, they probably won't hurt us.
But we have to interact with them to get through the door.
Well, I mean, directly. I mean, if you
Oh
just passively
my
walk through a phantom,
goodness.
you know.
Let's see.
Wait.
Gazelle, your camera went down. Just let you know there, dude.
Oh no! Discord reset itself. I never noticed.
Alright, I'm just going to use Mage Hand to try and open the door behind them.
Do you have to be able to
Ingenuity
see?
with Mage Hand.
I can see.
I'm saying, do you have to be able to see the door because they're standing
can.
in front of it?
Yeah.
You mean like their
I mean, they
spectral
can't-
bodies are blocking it?
They can't be blocking the entire door. They're not as wide as a door.
There's 2 doors and there's 2 men standing, specifically standing in front of the doors.
Yeah, but they're
Can-
not
5
as
feet wide.
wide
each.
as a door.
Are they like
Okay,
specters where you
okay.
can
How
see
big is
through
the
them?
door handle?
So they're specifically standing in front of the door handles.
They're obstructing you from getting out the door.
I don't think I need to see.
I think you need to see for Mage Hand.
Pretty sure.
I don't know.
When in doubt, ping the spell.
A point you choose within range, so I don't need to be able to see. As long as I have a general idea of where the door handles are, I can try and have my Mage Hand grope for them or something.
Oh, that's a
Ugh,
good
you
description.
gropey groper.
Yeah, that's a good
And,
description.
if she fails, then she grabs the specter's butt. You know, no big deal.
Or
You're hoping
Or
for that,
worse.
aren't you? Aren't you, Motley?
you mean Catherine?
No, Motley. She's the one
No,
that brought up
me.
groping a
I'm the
ghost's
one
butt.
that said it.
Catherine brought up groping to begin with.
I will let you roll. I'll let you roll a dex check at disadvantage to get those because you don't see the door. You can't feel if you're slapping around over there. You're unable to get a grip on the handles of the doors.
Screw it! And I'm just gonna huck a fireball at it. Or firebolt, not fireball. That's way too much to slow that down.
Well, the
Fireball
fireball
is,
would be much more interesting.
Aiming at the right
But,
ghost here. Yeah, that would have been funny if I had the spell slots for it, so. Hucking at this ghost right here, or ghost, spirit, whatever, phantom, and try to hit it with a firebolt.
Hey, Sandy. Okay, you're hitting it at it with a firebolt. The firebolt goes right through the these 2 guard-looking characters. Slams into the door over here. These are bronze.
I
Pretty.
don't think you're supposed to just enter. You can just go through them.
Yeah, that certainly looks a lot less scary now. I'm no expert on the supernatural, but all the ones that we fought with those shadows and that from the Citadel, I could actually hit them with the fireball.
Actually, let's see. I think Nadorl can see through illusions. So if it is let me look.
I want to know what ability that is, 'cause I want that.
It's an Inquisitor?
Yeah.
Inquisitor,
Oh, never
I
mind. I can do it at a higher level.
As I said, I think that might be a higher level one, yeah.
Yeah. But I can make a perception and an investigation check as a bonus action. So.
Well,
One of you
It
wants to
looks-
walk through them, you can. I don't want it to steal my soul.
A perception and an investigation check in the same bonus action?
No. It's an either or, but
Okay.
let's see. You can make a perception check to spot hidden creature or object, or an intelligence investigation check to uncover or decipher clues.
yeah, essentially that's for combat, because in combat, to use either of those checks in combat,
Yeah,
it requires
it's a-
action.
Yeah.
Most people just hand wave it as like a free action or bonus action, because you never have that specific rogue that gives you that ability.
Yeah.
Norbert is just gonna go, and he's got. At this point, he's just like He's tested most things. If he's gonna get possessed, well, that's just gonna happen.
I've been possessed before. So funny
As you
factoid.
step up here in front of the guard, one of the guards, they raise their weapons up above their head menacingly.
He's gonna swing his quarterstaff through them and wave it around.
Quarter straff.
You're going to swing at him, or you're just waving it around?
Waving it around through his body. So I guess technically it would be to hit. I'm not like trying to hurt them or anything. I'm just gonna like kind of waving a mirage away or something. See if that does anything.
As you're swinging around through, your hands go right through the guard.
Well, my hand went through him, so he's gonna step right through him, right into the square. See what happens. If I glow blue, kill me!
Okay.
I can just knock you unconscious.
What if you glow red?
Keep me alive, that's a cool color.
You realize that these are just images conjured up from the dust of long dead past in this room, and you're able to step right into where these images are.
Fucking knew it.
Fell for my own medicine. Illusions, but like of the dead. Strange.
Can't we just open the door and be over with this?
I will search the door, buddy, because I don't want that. This could be trapped for all we know. Still.
Hide behind the chainsaws.
Tables
Why
here with stuff
can't
on
we
them?
just get in the running car?
Yeah, those are broken vases.
Okay, so they're broken.
All right.
Is this a
Searching the door for
room?
traps.
Don't want to know.
Okay.
I guess double door for traps.
You don't detect any.
Just ashes of people. Is this like a cremation
good.
room?
We don't know if it's people actually.
Maybe it's a sacrifice room.
Don't know, don't care.
Could
Or
be a
it's
tea
an
parlor.
execution room. A what?
A tea parlor. A place where you have
I
tea.
highly doubt that, but
I
Could
don't
be.
think you can. I don't think you can make very good tea with ashes.
I've tried.
Well, I mean, obviously the ashes weren't there when they made the tea.
I can't believe I'm agreeing with him, but yes, Nadoro, that's exactly what I was going to say too.
Anywho,
Yeah,
open.
Open the door. It's safe.
That's me.
You
Oh
have
look,
to love it.
more hallway. Ends the darkness.
Check for traps.
Light the way.
You beat me to it, Zell, you bastard.
Honestly,
Dora bar.
You guys lied to me. This is not a long hallway. This is a short hallway.
it's
You're-
still a hallway.
It's all about perspective there, Norbert.
Hey, I know short. This is short.
Let me blow your
Listen.
mind. Let me blow your mind. If you step back in this room a bit, it'll suddenly become longer.
I bet you say that all the time.
Dora
I'm
actually
beginning to,
starts
I'm
chuckling
beginning
at
to
that.
regret that we brought him along.
Our paranoia aside, and I doubt this hallway's trapped.
I
I'll-
don't know. I would trap a hallway like this.
I'll bet
would
you
too.
50. No, and you know what? I'll bet you 50 gold. I don't know if you have that, but
I do, but I'm not wasting it on you.
good. I want to give you the gold if you're lost anyways. For instance, blam. Looks around. Nothing happened.
Is it bad
Waiting
that I
for
kind of
Dr.
want that room to close and fill up with sand again?
No, I felt the same.
You don't even know what we're talking about.
I got the gist. It was pretty clear from context clues. You guys were in a room that closed and filled with sand.
See? Oh no! I'm walking down the hallway.
He's like moonwalking backwards, I think.
Is that
Alright, investigating
walking
this
down the
door for
hallway?
traps.
Okay. Okay. If you're very investigative and you know it, raise your hand. It looks
try to be.
completely normal. Nothing weird or out of the ordinary with that their door.
What's it made of?
It is
Door.
made out of wood and bronze.
Oh, what a nice bronze inlaid door.
These
Completely
people.
normal bronze inlaid door with no traps.
These people left bronze.
I imagine it was a metal that didn't decay easy.
Okay.
I mean, when you got it, why not flaunt, right?
It
Something
may have
like that.
also been common in the area.
True.
Anyways, my hands are full. You wanna maintain that open?
Oh, I bet they are full.
They kind of are. Steve hasn't renewed the light spell for a while.
I'll open the door with Mage Hand.
Oh.
She's still with us, right?
Miss Steve?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
asking a door on the back. Cause
I don't know. I don't. Let's see it. I
And
see.
through
I
the
see
sticky
Borobar, Azel, Adoro,
You were the one dragging Miss Steve around.
Inara. I know.
Okay.
Wasn't I? Wonder how have it.
Oh boy.
All right, guys. I tried to fit Miss Steve into the tiger statue, and she didn't fit.
You know
Sounds like
what? I'll take it.
sounds like no room now. Okay.
Do you guys want to try to find your friend?
No.
Oh, okay. If I go missing, please try to find me, though. I prefer not to die.
Probably not.
Okay. I'll try to find you, though.
Don't worry. If you need to find her, we're all dead anyway.
Before you go in the room. Before you go in there. It's a big ass room.
This is a big room.
Wow.
There's a lot of rebel in that room.
This enormous chamber is 30 feet tall, with mighty buttressing and vaulted ceiling. Parts of the ceiling and walls are collapsed, and raw earth has spilled down from a gaping hole in the east wall. Crushing beneath a fallen block in the center of the room are humanoid remains. Elsewhere around the floor are the chewed and decayed corpses of baboons. Although a hole in the eastern ceiling, daylight and fresh air filter in. Above, through the gap, can be seen 4 baboons. They jump around the hole and scream in agitation as they do. Dirt begins to slide down the banks and rocks, and the walls shift slightly. Azel and Borbar, you guys being closer to the doorway area, you just detect a scent of fresher air.
It's like we're about to die.
Please.